Alright, so in the last episode I've mentioned that I have replaced the two dead guppies with very interesting blind fish. Now it is time to see them in their new environment, the 26-gallon aquarium, which I now call the aquarium of mini predators. So let's check that out. So, these very strange fish are called blind cave tetras because obviously they just don't have eyes because eyes aren't really useful for them in the dark. But to explain a little bit more what it is for you, imagine you're looking the movie Now You See Me, but you're not able to see. So basically you don't see them. So yeah, the movie just don't make any sense. Yeah, I hope that have explained it a little bit more. So how does the blind cave tetra does to eat and orient itself? Well, like a bat, they are able to actually locate themselves by echolocation, meaning they produce some sounds to help themselves not bump in every obstacle and find their source of food, some prey in the water they live in. So they are very interesting, and I find out that they are pretty much like skilled predators, but they pretty much just try to fit everything they find really close to their mouth, meaning they will have a tendency to nip, but it's not as if they are fin nippers. It's just basically when you don't have eyes and you spot something really clear your mouth, you just try to bite it. Now in my aquarium, they are perfectly fine. They don't really school well, I found, so I will eventually get more of them. It's just that they are expensive, but they are kept with other species of tetras, such as the black skirt. They are kept with the angelfish, two female betta fish, so that is Sapphira, as well as a lot of other fish such as the golden barbs, which are those yellow fish, the Colombian tetras, which are pretty much one of my favorite tetras at this point, and also checkered barbs, which are those little brown guys. So yes, they are kept with many fish, and this is obviously Kaiser, our 3-spot Grammy. I've kept him in this aquarium simply because he was getting bullied by the Pearl Grammy. So I am pretty much just putting him in the 26-gallon for now as a grown-up tank. Now for the rescape of the aquarium, I have obviously kept the 2 skull, but I have also put the big mountain that was in the 44-gallon. And I've kept all the branches and plants to make a very natural looking environment for all the little predators. And I've also made the addition of all the water lettuce that I've been able to grow outside of the aquarium during the summer. Not sure if I'm going to keep the water lettuce though. I'm not sure and convinced I like the look of them, so I'm probably just going to sell them to get more Anubias or Java fern. But anyway, they kind of look very healthy, so I'm happy to have grown them. And all the fish really seems to enjoy their new environment, and even the angelfish now have some space to hide. Now for food, I use protein-based food, so Nutrifin Max, Bug Bite, bloodworms. I also really love to give them, just regular flake food for goldfish, and that I give for everybody. And I also give mini algae wafers, especially for the gold barbs because, they just really enjoyed it. So now let's see a feeding frenzy by feeding some dry bloodworm for the fish. Now I really love to give this aquarium food because they're really crazy. We have to keep in mind that tetras are actually the little brothers of piranhas, and the Colombian tetras, which are the blue and red guys, they are crazy. They look like rockets at this point. since the reintroduction of the black skirt tetras in this aquarium, everyone is just like way more aggressive in feeding time, which is pretty cool. But in general, all the fish are very happy, all the fish are very healthy, all the fish are doing pretty well, and the two blind cave tetras are doing perfectly fine. Now, as I mentioned, they don't really school very much, so contrarily to most other species of barbs or tetras, I think you can get along with only keeping like one or two, but if you want to be safe, or if you want to breed them, it would be necessary to have more. But yeah, they were pretty expensive though. They were like $5 each, which is kind of a big price for just like two. Well, sorry for the size of the fish, but yeah. Anyway, they're pretty cool. I mean, I don't often see them in other people's aquariums, so I just wanted something special. I'm probably going to keep them in the 44-gallon aquarium though, because I do find the fin nip a little bit my angelfish. Lucius being like very peaceful. It's not necessarily that bad, and I don't think it is to the level, sorry, of the Odessa barbs. Like the Odessa barbs, they were targeting the goldfish and constantly fin nipping. I think in here, the only reason the angelfish is being nipped is because those two blind cave are blind, so they basically just have to explore everything with their mouth. But yeah, so Kaiser is doing very well in this aquarium too, by the way. He's a very peaceful gourami, especially compared to Inata, my female pearl gourami. Not sure of the sex of this gourami, so if it's a male or female. I would say it's a female, from what I've read on the internet, but I'm really not sure. Anyway, I think with the good light of the 26-gallon, we can really see how beautiful that fish is. I'm going to get some lights and like a hood on the 44 eventually. I mean, it's been like 4 months, but anyway. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed these new 3 fish actually, and I will see you all real soon.